Morning. Playing golf this morning. Thought I would just treat myself to a bit of a midweek playtime. Just recharge the batteries a little bit. It's not quite midweek, it's only Tuesday, but close enough. So, the weather's not the greatest for golf, but that's fine. I don't proclaim to control the weather, so we'll just roll with that. So I've been thinking a fair bit about admitting when you're wrong and trying to see other people's sides of the story. So, my makeshift holder's not performing. So we'll often, go through an argument and just be stuck on our one side. And the argument will go round and round in circle, and we'll feel like it is our job out of that argument to win the argument. And when have you ever had an argument with someone that literally one person has just walked away going, you know what, that person was 100% right and I'm 100% wrong. They win and I lose. It never happens. It never ever happens. And you get caught up in the heat of the moment, and oftentimes you might be better off just walking away. But that doesn't resolve anything either. So I think it's just a matter of, once you can just separate yourself from that moment, even if you can separate yourself from the moment within that moment, and just sort of calm down and just try and see the other person's opinion, and see their side of the story, but see it from a place where you don't have ego getting in the way of or clouding your judgment. So see it from a place where you are just a totally independent party to the argument. Pretend that you're just a person watching and you want to hear both sides of the story. Because once you get your ego involved, that's when you start to get frustrated that you're not winning the argument. So it's often good to try and separate your ego. Well, I believe it's good to separate your ego from an argument and just talk cold hard facts. And then afterwards, again, keep your ego separate and just try and, see the other person's side. And, even if you don't agree 100% with it, I'm sure there are probably parts of it that you might potentially agree with. And if you do, maybe they're points where you can start to, open up the dialogue again. So, hey, I'd love to chat. I don't agree with the whole of what was being said, but I do agree with parts of it, and I'd love to start talking about them first. So, it's just really about putting yourself in someone else's shoes, taking that ego away, and just really thinking about their point of view, and is that something that you can stomach when, like I say, when you don't have the ego involved. So when it's not a win-loss type situation, when it's just I'm just trying to understand what they're trying to get across, it's a much easier way to resolve the situation. Alright, just get into the golf course. See yous.